And King John, Steve, or Violetta, if you take the installment option and get it paid over 25 or 26 years on the Mega, when are the taxes collected? When each payment is made? I think they're collected, well, they take it right out. So if you are due $1 billion, say you're due $1 million, they're going to give you a check for $600,000 or something like that. They take the taxes out right then. Every smart money person in the world will tell you that is not the way to do it, but it is the way I would do it. Bob Westrick is in our studio. He is a partner in charge of investments at Private Vista, which must make you cringe when I say that, right, Bob?
A little bit, John. A lot of things you say make me cringe.
I'm telling you, you get yourself $1 billion and you go, whoa! But if you told your family and friends, hey, I've got 25 more payments coming over the next 25 years. I really don't have that much money right now. I've only got like $1 million. Then the pressure is diluted, and you don't have to worry so much about it.
So you would take it over a period of years, John?
Oh, absolutely I would.
And Bob, you're saying that's the wrong way to do it?
Steve, there's two different answers to that. One is it's financially optimal is to take it all at one time, but a lot of people take it all at one time, blow it all, and they go bankrupt. So most people who are not that financially savvy should take the annuity.
Should take the annuity if you're not sure. What if I had a good, sound investment manager, Bob?
Lump sum.
Well, what a coincidence, because you are the partner in charge of investments in Private Vista. How fortunate for us that you're here. By the way, you're also a Bears fan. I need to ask you a couple questions about your business,
Sure.
but answer this first. Bears game. Are you encouraged, unsure, or discouraged?
Discouraged. Bears should be 6-0. Could be 6-0.
They could be 5-1 for sure. Really, they could be 6-0.
They could be 6-0.
A couple of plays. Okay, what does Private Vista do? What do you guys do?
Private Vista, we're what's called a wealth management firm, and for folks who don't know what that is, we both manage investments, portfolios, and we do a lot of planning. But more importantly, we integrate the investments with the planning.
Other people don't do that?
Well, a lot of folks don't do planning; they just do investments. And some folks will do planning, but they don't per se integrate people's portfolios to make the plans more possible that they're going to really happen.
I've heard in your commercials the word evolved. Is that what you think makes you guys unique, that you do this planning first with people?
Well, no, not planning first. What makes us evolved is that, our industry, wealth management, has been evolving since probably the 1980s when we first started doing planning. The industry started doing planning and just not investing. And then pretty much some folks started integrating the investments in the planning, and we go now one step beyond that. And instead of just doing a plan, we help people really think about what is your Private Vista. That's why the name of our company is Private Vista. Your Private Vista is what is your personal view of your life. What do you want to do? So we help you think through what will help you live a more enriched and fulfilling life, and then we try to make plans and invest your portfolio to make that happen.
I could see other people, other firms saying, well, you guys figure that out. Do that on your own, and then let us know. Process you guys walk people through, I think, is absolutely enlightening. And do you find that some married couples don't have the same vision when they first sit down and talk about this?
Oh, very frequently so. We do something. It's, I don't know, a lot of your listeners, John, probably know what pre-Cana is. They went through pre-Cana before they got married, and there's always that couple that where they ask, so how many kids you want to have? And one says 10, and the other one goes, I didn't want to have kids, and they're getting married in like 2 weeks, and they never talked about it. Yeah. And a lot of couples are the same. They might be retiring, and where you want to live. And I've had people in my office, John, where are you going to live? And the husband goes, Florida. And the wife goes, I'm not going to Florida. Our kids are in Chicago. And they go, and they never talked about it.
I think this is so true. I mean, if your service ended there, that would be a great service to people. Let's have that conversation right now. You're listening to this radio station. Talk to that other person in your life and go, I got some questions for you. It would be very interesting to see what the results were. And then let's manage a plan around those views of your future. Last question for you, Bob. What kind of people do you work with?
Oh, we work with all sorts of people, typically people, having some event in their life, whether it be they're selling their business, maybe they're getting divorced, maybe they're retiring, but it's kind of a life change, and they're really not sure what the next phase of their life is going to be, how to think about it, or can they afford it? And so we help them work through a lot of those issues.
The company is called Private Vista, Personal View. Bob Westrick is the partner in charge of investments there. Go to this website right now, myprivatevista.com. That's the one to click on, right, Bob?
Yeah, John.
You're in the city and suburbs. Either way, myprivatevista.com connects me, right?
Yes, it does.
One more time, myprivatevista.com. Bob Westrick, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, John. It's been a pleasure.
It's always nice to see and talk to you. It's 1:53 on WGN. By the way, there was a story in Time magazine, and it said these are the 5 places, speaking of, business,